Mr. Antonini, we are in Hamburg, in the Elbphilharmonie, and you played Telemann, who was very important for this town as well.
Of course, Telemann was a music director here, I think, for many years. And I'm very happy that this album dedicated to all Telemann music and almost for the recorder, my instruments, got this prize because it makes it even more special to have it in Hamburg.
What kind of music did Telemann write for the recorder? What is? I mean, everybody wanted Telemann. They wanted him in Leipzig. They wanted him in Hamburg. He was really a star in his time, and who got Telemann was the great monarch. What was so fascinating in his time about this music?
But one fact is that Telemann was able and wrote was able to write for every kind of performers. It means that he was able to write a very simple sonata for the dilettante, or great works like, for example, the Baroque Passion that I performed recently, that absolutely masterwork I would say in the level of the Bach Passions. So it was an incredible wide spectrum of activity, and especially for the recorder player, of course, Telemann is very important. It seems that Telemann also played the recorder. And you can see that the music is very well written for the instrument. So it's very virtuosistic, but in a way you can feel that Telemann knew how to write for the recorder.
Can we specify what is so special about it? It seems to be this idea of harmony in the world as well, but he is slipping out of that. It is not always beautiful, is it?
But in the case,
physical music.
Absolutely, and in the CD we recorded there are also different kind of pieces. There is the suite in A minor that is one of, let's say, a masterwork even by Telemann is one of the major works, because Telemann was so much in love with the French style, but then it transformed also in his personal style, and I would say that musically from the point of view of the level of music is the top of the CD in a way. But then he wrote also what we recorded are two concerti, where Telemann mixed different styles, the French and the Italian. And let's say, for example, one aspect very interesting in Telemann music regarding the record that really explored the very high register of the instruments. So that makes more audible even the recorder, the quite soft instrument, this flauto dolce in Italian, sweet recorder.
Is this personal style, could we say, well, a European style as well? Because he knew all the European styles of music, and by using all of them and merging them, he found his very own style. So is he a European musician in this way?
We can say it was the style that Quans called the mix style. The idea to mix national styles, mainly the French and the Italian, but also putting another style, the Polish style. That in a way, of course, the Polish style is an imitation very often of folk music, but we know that Telemann appreciated a lot the folk Polish musician, because also he passed some time in Poland, and he wrote in one of his biographies, because Telemann had also time to write two self-biography. And he wrote that the musician from which he got more, from which he learned more, were the Polish folk musicians.
So we can say there's the whole world in this music. You have said it's spirituality, it's human life in there, it's all the nationalities. So we see a whole cosmos of everything we are still today.
Absolutely, yes, in terms of different styles, in terms of different difficulties, in terms of different kind of music for the church. He wrote something like more than 30 passions, or more 1,000 cantatas. And yes, it's incredible. And we can say that of course, not all the music by Telemann in the same level, but also because the destination of the music was different. Sometimes we say, Telemann is simple. Okay, but maybe this sonata for the recorder was written for the dilettante for recorder, and the passion or the cantata for a big celebration. So it was a completely open-mind composer. And he was also interested in flowers. We know, for example, the letter between Handel and Telemann, where I don't remember if Handel thanks Telemann or vice versa to have received some flowers, because both have the passion for the It was incredible. It was a humanist in a way. What,
We're sitting in Hamburg, in his almost hometown, and say cheers to Mr.
Yes.
Telemann. Huh?
Salute, Telemann.
Thank you very much for your...
Thank you.